So then I got mad because I'm like,
who's Ted?
Ted Danson's here? You know?
Oh.
No, but it was Ted Sarandos from Netflix.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, Adam's a
You
good
were
dude.
right.
You know what I mean?
That's what my head always goes.
And so after that, I started to go, you know what? I got to stop being
so negative?
Being so negative.
Yeah.
You know, I really did. I was like, I need to stop being so negative. I need to not everything is, not
Trying to
everybody's
fuck
out to
Eric
get
over.
you.
No.
Right,
But,
right.
but see, I used that energy a lot in the beginning of my career to overcome. If I
That
had
was a chip on your shoulder.
if somebody told me, I was always like this. Even when I was in high school and I was playing basketball, to get on the team, it was like, the coach was like getting on my case, like, you're not good. And I was like, oh, I'm not good?
Yeah.
And then I went
I'll
to
show you what's
basketball
up.
camp, man. I'll never forget, I went to basketball camp. And then I remember, so now we're late in the middle of the season. And at the time, you got your name in the paper if you scored 20 points in high school. If you scored 20 points. So I remember I scored 20 points in the game, 3 games in a row. And so I remember this, the coach who had was bad mouthing me, right? He's going down the line and he's like, all right, the next team we're playing, they're going to be ready for us. They know that. And he went to my one buddy, Harold. He's like, Harold's this. Then he went to the next guy. And then he went to me. And he paused for a second because I was looking at him like this.
You read the paper, bitch?
Now I was like, in my mind, I was like, yeah, you go ahead and say it.
Say it.
I could have quit after that.
Say it.
Because he was and Eric. And when he said that, I could have just went like this. Thank you. I'm out of here. Drop the mic,
My daily routine right now consists of yoga. 2 days a week, I'm going to the UFC gym. Or it's the MMA gym, sorry. And then outside of that, I'm doing a lot of prayer and meditation. So I'm doing the inside workout. But I sweat. I do. I don't like to admit it. I like to hide it. I'll even put baby powder all over my body. But if you work out, yoga, whatever you do, you need to stay hydrated. If you fly a lot or if you walk down the street, you get chapped lips, all of that. Liquid IV can help. First thing in the morning, before a workout, after a workout, when you feel run down, you're about to fight with your girl. Liquid IV. You're going to beat one of your children? Don't do it on a dehydrated with Eats. HelloFresh.
To be I had a huge chip on my shoulder. When I first started podcast, remember, I was in a battle with Dana White. And dude, when I say a chip, I had a fucking box of Pringles on my shoulder. That fire is what got me through all of it.
Yeah.
So that's
and then
a good
now
thing.
I'm on the other end. I'm like, whoa, my bad, man. My
Yeah,
bad. It's all good.
So are you guys saying you need that chip on your shoulder
A little
to,
bit.
to
You
succeed
gotta
on this?
balance.
There has to be something there. It can't be everybody's trying to fuck you over. Like my thing at the Comedy Store, I'm just lucky to be there, right? I'm just surrounded by greatness, so whatever. So I was supposed to do a spot, and me and Jim Gaffigan would DM each other back and forth, and we've never met in person. And then I think Adam or Emily came up to me like, hey, I know you're looking forward to this, but somebody's going to bump you, man. So you're going later. And I was like, cool, all good. And so I'm standing just while I'm like, man, I wonder who the fuck's bumping me. It has to be somebody good. And then Jim Gaffigan comes behind me and goes, hello, Instagram friend.
Oh,
And he
him.
goes, I hate to do it to you, man, but I got another spot at the Improv. I go, dude, do your thing, man. Do your thing.
That's interesting. How does that work at the Comedy Store? Could they just, so the pop-ins, they have
If
the
it's a big
golden
dog,
ticket?
and he's like, hey,
Nobody likes it.
No, but it happens all the time, doesn't it?
Not necessarily all the time,
Well,
but
Carlos
nobody
used
likes
to do it.
it.
Didn't Carlos used to
Yeah,
do
but that
it?
turned into a big thing.
Right.
That
to
ended
me,
up fucking him.
to me, it's like at the Comedy Store, you could call in and get your spot, no matter who you are.
But I also kind of get it because I think Jim was there. He was doing a set at the in the main room, and then he was like, "Man, I want to run this new joke in the belly room. Can I go up there before I do the main room?" And like, "Yeah, for sure." I'm like, who's on? Like, Shab. He's just lucky to be here. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you know what's, but see, okay, I'm on a different feeling about it sometimes though. Like when a big person like that comes and says to you like, hey man, can I go now? Because I got to get to another spot. Well, you're a big guy. You don't need to get to that other spot. Because when you get there, you can go up when you want.
True.
So don't tell me about, my thing is this, don't
that's
tell
how
me
it
you're
works.
doing this to get to another spot.
Yeah.
You just don't want to wait.
Yeah.
Like my shit is like, just own that.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean? Just own it. Like, don't be telling me, I got to get, like, as if at the other place they're going to be like, well, you have to go up at this time. No, you're Drew Carey did that to me at the Laugh Factory.
But you've been doing it for how many years? 20
Yeah,
some
how
years?
long you been doing it?
Can you imagine if Jim was like, you mind if we go? I'm like, nah, dog. Nah,
Yeah.
you gonna hold, you know, wait. I'm gonna go and then
right.
you're gonna go.
That's why you're mad about it, because
Yeah.
you know you have no say.
No,
But you
You know
can't
what I
do
mean?
that. You can't stand up for yourself. And
you
complain.
can, but it's like, what's the point?
But I also feel like Jim Gaffigan, Drew Carey, they've earned it.
They've earned it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But well, that's what my point
They've
is.
earned that.
You've earned it, so don't give me the bullshit.
Yeah, I know. Just like,
That
hey,
you,
man,
I got to get to another spot.
I'm not trying to get home
Just-
too late. You mind if I go on?
Yeah.
I'm
Just
like,
give me the
dude,
real.
dude,
Like,
yeah.
I want to go up now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
you
it,
respect
Doug?
that more?
Yes.
Way
Because
more.
he's call a spade a spade. Okay, a
Because
spade
if he
a
has to set
spade.
the laugh act, it's not like they're like, dude, you're
Oh,
2
yeah,
minutes late. We
you're
can't have you on.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You're-
Jim Gaffigan?
You're a big
Yeah.
dog. You can
Yo,
go up whenever
the
you
biggest
want.
dog.
You
So
can
how
walk-
long do they usually go up? Like 40 minutes, 30 minutes?
No.
Oh, I've had some big comics go on, bump me, and go on. Even when I was headlining at the store, Ice House, I won't say their name. I've had big comics go on and do 90 minutes.
No.
60, 90 minutes.
So what happens then? Do you just leave?
No, hell no.
So you
I'm
wait
just
for
lucky to
90
be there.
minutes?
Yeah, I wait.
No, but
You wait.
And I don't say shit, Steve.
That's just,
All right, well, that's the way you
just
do it, I
rude.
guess, you know? You got to be political.
Does this rhyme with schming?
No. So
No, he wouldn't do that there.
Dane's never. That's the thing. So like, all my friends who I fuck with who are big in the comic space, they all came up in those days when Dane Cook, I guess was a little bit toxic. My thing is, my interactions with Dane have always been. He's always been so supportive, man.
I only
He's
said
been-
that on this past weekend, him and Theo had a big discussion about that's why back in the day he was not well liked.
Correct.
Because he would do that. He would do it for hours. and
But
he'd go
doesn't
off,
do it to
but-
me.
Same to me. He's only been really nice
But
to me.
listen, I'll say who it is. Like the guy who did it to me, it was my first time ever headlining the Comedy Store, and they called me on a day's notice. I was like, shit, say less. Hell yeah, I'll be right there. Headline the Belly Room? Fuck yeah, first time I met. So I'm like, man, I wonder why they call me out. All the guys call me. So then my girl's like, it's Game 7 of the Dodgers in the World Series. Ain't nobody showing up. I'm like, fuck. And I promote it.
right.
There's 7 people there. I'm like, I'm such a loser. And I'm waiting in the back, and then Dave Chappelle walks in. He goes, hey man, I heard you mind if I go? I'm like, do your thing, dog. Dude, he performed for 60 minutes for those 7 people. Like he
did?
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I have to follow him.
You got to follow Dave
Some
Chappelle?
No, but he's usually pretty good about that too.
No, he was
actually.
great. He was like, you want me to go before? I was like, dude, whatever the fuck you want to do your thing, and then I can go before you, after, I don't care. He's like, well, I'll just go then. I'm like, do your thing, man.
Well, yeah, because you usually could have said, how about you usually could have been like, because I'll give you an example. I have a story like this too. Remember the John Lovitz
Yo, yeah.
club? Crazy name for a comedy club. You know what I mean? But anyways, one night I was covering for someone else. They had a show, and so they wanted me to close the show, right? So I'm like, all right, I'll close the show. I'm there doing. Mencia walks in, and he's like, it was at Universal City Walk.
This is the height of Mencia,
No,
too?
no. This was like the tail end, but he's still
Mencia, he still sells well. That's
you know what I mean?
surprising.
So he was like, so he comes up, he goes, he comes up to me and he's like, I say to him, I'll just go up and do 20, and then you can close
you
out the
do
show
whatever you-
and
yeah,
do whatever you
that'd
want.
be better.
He's like, well, I got to get to a movie. I gotta go to a
movie?
movie. Yeah, I gotta go to a movie, and and hey man, just come get me. Just get me off stage. Oh yeah, you want me to come up and get you? You know what I mean?
Like, boo.
You know what I mean? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Of course he goes on and does whatever time.
Shit up.
There's no movie he's going to because
No.
he's still there.
Oh, so
ain't-
he's
that ain't
lied to
cool.
you.
I'm just like, dude, I would have done. I would have conceded the time to you. Just do that. You know what I mean? Like,
And it would have been better for everybody.
it would have been better for everybody.
What
You
is
know?
it? Why can't they just be honest? What is up with this passive aggressive
Most of them are,
communication,
but like
man?
Carlos, we'll do similar venues. Like, dude, Carlos was here last week and he did 4 hours, man.
Yeah.
Like hour 2, people are getting up,
What?
walking out, and he just powers through it.
And the worst part is he did Eric's set.
Yeah. Oh, shut up. No, I like. Here's an example of somebody that knows exactly the situation. So I was at, I think it was in Burbank, and Damon Wayans.
He's funny, dude.
Damon Wayans comes and he goes, "When you going now?" And I said, "I think I'm going next." He goes, "I'm gonna bump you," And I was like, "Man, you a bastard," But that's real.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Lisa-
real about
Lisa was
it.
like, Lisa was like, I'm gonna bump because I gotta get to this.
He's like, and I was
premiere.
like, I have so much more respect for that than
Yeah.
this whole like, I gotta get to this other thing, and
right.
why don't you do this? It's like, no, like it's like, you know what? If you think you a big dog, be a big dog.
Yeah.
Don't
that
be
card.
Pull the card and do
Don't
it.
bitch around it.
Yeah, don't be a bitch about
I'd
it.
much rather be than be like, hey man, I'm going on there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I want to do. And I'm also fucking
Bow down.
I'm
Okay,
Dave
so you-
Chappelle.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you've been doing
dude.
comedy for 2 minutes.
So when you want to go,
for
I'm going
30
next.
years.
You know,
Yeah, I'm next.
Like do that thing.
Are you
That's
guys
a
gonna
don't.
be on top
Let
of
me
the
be
mountain?
walking in like, yeah, I want to go next.
You want to like Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, she don't even care.
How would you guys deal with that when you guys get to the top?
I
Would you be honest and be like, hey, I'm bumping
don't
you?
think I ever.
I don't think I'd bump anybody.
think I
No,
ever
never.
be like
Huh?
I don't think I'd bump anybody because then it like my close friend got bumped the other weekend and it went around town like you hear who bumped blah, blah, blah.
Right. That's
Oh,
like
that word spreads?
Oh, yeah.
Wildfire. And
It
everyone's
does?
like, what a bitch.
People don't like that.
No, comics hate that.
Even Bill Burr would be like, stop putting me as special guest.
Yeah.
He just wants to be on the line.
Yeah, he's a real one.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because he knows how that is.
All right, what do you got?
We got some good King of Sting, good debate clubs. This guy's got a King of Sting or debate club that's a little Halloween recap related. And then actually we've got a surprise guest later to kind of solidify our more on that.
Wait, there's a guest coming in here?
Yeah, he's
In person.
yeah,
Who's going to sit here?
a famous white rapper.
Oh, I know. It's Tom Hanks' son.
Ooh, that'd be sick. Fuck. Chet Hanks? Well, now you fucked us, Steve. It's not Chet Hanks.
Oh, because I'm an island boy. Is it one of
No,
those
those
guys?
guys are in trouble. He got in trouble for hitting his girl.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He must have socked her in the mouth, and then she just whooping his ass. And she posted a video. She's like, look at my mouth. And she has this dread stuff. And he's like,
wow.
this,
crying.
crying. Yeah, it's great. She beat the shit out of him.
But they got a record deal, right? The Island Boys?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, that was a hit, wasn't it?
Is Eminem here? That'd be great.
She's on the one dread.
That's not Island Boy, is it?
That's him.
No.
He goes, you want to be like your father.
Like your father. Why is he crying like this, though? She goes, she is so violent. That she beat his ass.
At the light, turn left onto
This
Dorchester.
is not Island Boy.
Yeah, that's him.
I love that dude. Oh, there's the song. And I lost the credibility.
It's gonna be tough to come back from this
Because
one.
my Island Boy.
She beat the shit out of him.
No, there's probably girls out there like,
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Girl, you don't, Island Boy, you don't need to deal with that toxic relationship.
well,
His dread's all fucked up.
first of all, you know,
She was whooping his ass.
Yeah.
He must have just like
Boom.
got one on her. She's like, oh hell no.
like what?
Why did he cry like that though?
Like who's the abuser in this
Yeah,
situation?
yeah.
Like who? You're looking at this like I can't believe he did that to her.
Was she
Like, all I
Asian?
see
What was
is
her
him
ethnicity?
crying. She looked black
She's some
to
sort
me.
of Latin.
Oh, she's Latin, you're right.
Yeah, that's that Latin fire.
yeah,
man.
Yeah, you don't mess around.
Yeah,
Swivel,
yeah.
dog.
They'll
I'm
put you in
scared of
place,
her.
yep.
All right, so this guy's got a debate club for us.
What's up, King of Sting? How we doing, Brendan, Theo, Stevie, Eric? Got a debate question for y'all. What is the best costume you saw this
Got
Halloween?
a set of lips on.
Saw someone reenact that Carol Baskin husband wedding photo. Had the leash and everything. A little too kinky for my liking. What are your thoughts?
Go ahead, guys.
My brother-in-law came as fucking Tiger King and Carol Baskin. And it was spot on. Although he looked like a Tijuana. Oh wow.
That's the actual Carol
And that,
Baskin.
yeah, and she killed him. So that's cool. Yeah, she murdered him. Dude, best costume was my son Boston. He was Baby Yoda, and he shut the fucking street.
Let me check it out. Do
He
you
was
have the
so
picture?
goddamn cute, it shut the street down.
Oh,
Zoom in on
I
Baby
love that
Yoda.
you guys
Oh, he
did
was
a Star
cute
Wars
as
theme. There you go. I like that.
Are you a big Star Wars guy, Brendan?
Not at all. I had no say in this. My girl's like, here, you're fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm like, I don't like Star Wars.
I tried to do an Ewok. That's another thing. My Ewok joke didn't work.
What was the Ewok?
On to the next. On to the next.
I
On
actually
to the
thought
next.
Steve's costume was pretty good.
You don't
pretty
have
great.
to do
Most
that.
creative.
Just to,
Yeah, yeah.
You don't.
You know-
It's
you know
one
what?
I didn't see.
You know why I'm not giving you any credit for the costume
For Baby
y'all
Yoda?
had? For y'all, because that's rich people costumes. Like
What?
that's the actual Darth Vader thing. You have like y'all went out and spent money on that. You don't get
True.
credit for that.
That's fair.
I can't stand.
That's fair.
I can't stand rich people costumes when they like Freddy Krueger. They have the actual Freddy Krueger things. They got like WC prosthetics.
Bro,
and stuff on.
Bro, you came in here as fucking King Henry III.
That was at. She bought that at Party City for
Dude,
like
that's where this shit comes from.
$15.
Go get him. Go
You
get him.
think that suit came with those tits and ass for Darth Vader?
This is like
that's real, Daddy.
Man, that's like $300 right
No,
there at least.
you can
minimum.
get that.
Total.
That's a lot of money for a costume.
Brandon, be honest, where'd you get the stuff? Where'd you buy the costume?
My girl got it off Amazon.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
dude,
see,
on Amazon.
I want to see that bill.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, the
It might
wing
have got
picked
the
up and it
500.
fucking
It might have been
disintegrated.
500. It
Yeah,
might
maybe
have
total, yeah.
It's not. I'm saying is this. It's nice when people do that. Yeah, but I saw this on the NBA. The NBA on the NBA Instagram, they had like all the NBA players, and I was
LeBron
like,
was like incredible.
I was like, look at these rich motherfuckers with their like, they had makeup on and all this
Legit
stuff.
shit.
It was like legit like movie costumes. You know what I mean?
You know
and
who's-
I don't give credit for that.
Yeah,
is
you're
what
a
I'm
hater.
saying.
You know who did the you know who did the most savage costume? And I have no opinion on it. But the dude from Fox News did the Alex Baldwin with the gun from the set of
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, did the gun the set. Yeah, he's taking so much shit for it.
Yeah, my
That's
opinion
insane.
is that people always try to be that edgy person.
Too
who,
soon,
like,
man.
Too much.
Too much, too soon.
And I'm actually throwing stones in glass house because one year I was
Chocolate face.
crocodile hunter. It was 4 days after he died. Or
Oh, I like that
You
guy.
had the
I had
stingray.
I had a stingray in it.
But I like when people.
You son of a bitch.
I lived and learned.
Yeah, that might be worse than Alec Baldwin. At least Alec Baldwin's still alive.
Like I like when people do costumes like let's say like you want to do like the king and I. So like if my girl is dressed as a king and I'm dressed as an eye.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I like those type of costumes.
Oh, that's creative. That's why
You know
it
what
took
I mean?
thought.
Like,
It took
yeah,
thought.
it's like
Stevie's was creative.
yeah, that's why I
The
like
face
Steve.
paint.
Well, it wasn't. It
Weird,
was a
but-
poor person's costume. That's why.
But it's still you.
Oh, there's Theo.
The face paint made it.
Gang, buzz.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
pretty
It's really
spot
close.
on.
Well,
He
that
just
is
bought the
kind of
shirt.
spot on.
It's like Theo if he got plastic surgery.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on.
This was one that was going around. There was a party in Mar-a-Lago, and
That's funny.
instead of AOC's tax the rich, she
Marry
crossed
the
out and
rich?
said marry the
Marry-
rich.
Hilarious.
I like that.
That's a
Yeah.
white person's costume there.
I had a couple more good ones from some of our listeners that sent theirs in. There's Bob Ross.
Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
that's great.
Yeah.
Bob Ross is big. Who's the guy
What
on the right
are the
supposed to be
other
Robin
ones?
Hood?
Robin Hood, yeah.
And the guy in the
Okay.
middle is just a guy?
Yeah,
All right.
Okay.
Maybe he's the makeup artist.
maybe. Probably the best Island Boy costume that was floating around the internet, even though we just.
Oh, you know who had a legit fucking costume? Chris D'Elia.
What was he?
He was from,
Oh, yeah,
from
dude.
Rick and Morty.
Anwar.
Holy moly.
Oh, shit.
Anwar, yeah, I know this guy. He's really funny.
Dude, that's amazing.
Are they singing too?
I saw this on Instagram.
I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'm a just
Yeah.
Dude, that's great, man.
Chris is just fucking
Hey,
good.
what was he?
He was from Rick and Morty.
Oh.
Pretty fucking good.
Oh, nice.
See, rich people costume.
Pretty good.
Is that a rich person costume?
Look
Michael
at him.
Myers is homophobic because he killed a gay couple in the movie. The problem with Michael Myers isn't that he's homophobic, you know?
He's a murderer.
The problem with Michael Myers is that he's a psychopath killer. And even still, he's not real. Michael Myers has a butcher knife and stabs whoever's closest to him. But also, more importantly than that, Michael Myers doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm like
He's so stupid.
no, but it's like 100 with him on that. Like it's so dumb.
Oh, it's so stupid.
You people out there, you're so dumb.
He's not a real guy.
Like you know what?
He's not
If
real.
Michael Myers is walking by West Hollywood, okay, because he just happens to be, he's gonna kill everybody.
Yeah, he
All
don't
right?
care.
You think he's gonna be like, oh no, not the, I can only kill straight white people.
But imagine being upset. Imagine being upset about that.
Oh, I know. Like
You all don't have real problems in
oh
your life,
my
man.
God, you are just
Like that's your
I don't
fight.
have time for that.
That's the fight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We got an Urban Meyer grind sexy ass year.
That's funny.
Okay.
See, I like.
Yeah, that's a really good. Yeah.
Why do you like this one?
This is what I'm saying because
You're not gonna see it.
Because he made it at home.
He made it himself.
this is
Arts
like.
and crafts.
All he did is wear his fucking Ohio State pullover and then make
Yeah,
it.
and he's trying to make a thing about
it's a poor
it.
person.
It means
You
something.
can't buy that at Halloween market.
You have to make that.
Yeah.
Halloween market.
It's called Halloween what? Where'd you get yours?
Target.
It's a Halloween market.
Dude, don't shame it, dude. Don't shame it.
What do you get at the Halloween market?
Halloween costumes, dog.
No, I went
But
to
what's it
Target.
called?
I went to
Halloween
Target,
what?
man.
Costume shop.
Party scene.
Party? No,
Yeah.
but it's
Spirit Halloween.
what? Spirit Halloween. Yeah, Spirit. My bad. My bad.
I like that, the Halloween market.
They should call
You know,
it.
you go get pumpkins.
Yeah,
you
whatever,
get-
everything. Candy.
The monopoly is over Spirit. Halloween market. This guy, he's Hezbollah.
Yo, Stevie, yo, Weeby, Hasbullah. Can you understand it? Hasbullah at the UFC. The Pirates Code. Hello, Dana. I come to UFC.
You know he's talking about the kid. He
I don't
looks,
know what he's
he-
talking
I have
about.
no idea what he's talking
What
about.
did you say?
So
Was that
he-
English? What's going
so
on?
this kid, I think he's Pakistani. He has a condition where he's 19 or 18 years old, but he's literally this big.
Well, let me see. Let me see.
There he is. That's him.
Oh, that's him?
He's 18.
No.
But then that guy's a monster. That's
With the little guy's 18?
The little guy's
Yeah.
18, but
Does
he's
the guy-
huge. He has like
No, that's a
jillion-
baby boy.
No, he's 18.
No, man,
He has
that's a
condition.
kid. That's a kid.
I'd love to see you wrestle.
Yeah, he's 19.
But then he got in like
With the
that
green
fake
pants.
fight. He got in that fake fight too, which was clearly staged after the UFC.
Yeah.
Oh, so that kid fights? He trains?
He
He's one of
wants
the
to.
biggest social media stars in Russia because he started hanging out with Khabib and
Oh,
everybody thought he was a
dude,
child.
he's a monster, I bet, grappling. He's a monster. He
Yeah,
has to be.
handful, I think so.
Those Russians are
You
good.
know what? This is him trying to fight another little dude. I don't. What,
How much does he weigh?
17 pounds? I don't know.
I think it's Akbar.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh shit! He kicked him.
But that's like a little. But the other one's actually a little kid.
No, also 19.
So those are two 19-year-olds.
Oh, that's some Chernobyl shit.
Take it easy, dude. I don't like what you're doing right now.
That's
Dude,
just
Get
normal.
that out, dude.
Because how
No,
are,
that's, dude,
how are two of them in Russia? Come on,
Dude.
dude. That's some like.
That's so wrong.
That's some.
That's so
That's
wrong what
some
you
bitten
just
by a
said.
radioactive spider shit right there.
That's that Chernobyl water. dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Kids from Flint,
I would
Michigan.
love to see that. That'd be
gonna have
amazing.
the same thing.
Same shit. Those long-term effects of Chernobyl.
So I guess king it.
Yeah, so good
Yeah, king it.
Halloween.
I don't want him fighting.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
What
he
against
is
a
either.
regular-sized person?
No, he's not going to. It's just all like.
No, only
if it's
against that
another-
kid. Only
Yeah, against another person his size. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
well, then I
fun.
want to see
Come
that.
on.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Without a healthy mind, being happy is hard. Visit BetterHelp.com/KATS and see if online therapy is for you. People you care. UFC 268 is here, and DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of UFC, has a heavyweight offer for this weekend's fight with a special odds boost for all of our listeners. If you do not have a problem with gambling, then get into it. For fighters this week, my picks are Michael Chandler, Rose Namajunas, and Kamaru Usman, the hot stepper. That dude will step on your feet for 40 minutes. Just head to the app now and find Brennan Schaub's picks under the Odds Boost tab. Doesn't matter if you're a new or existing customer, bet on it, get your boosted odds, and ride along with it. All new users, download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use my promo code KATS when you sign up. Bet on my parlay of fighters to win Saturday night for UFC 268. Dustin Poirier to win every single fight, even though he knows. And take advantage of my special odds boost. That's promo code KATS only at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of UFC. NGPAINMI or VA only. Those are states. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for detail. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or in Virginia 888-532-3500.
Young pirate style.
Job done.
We're gonna need more gunpowder. 2 for 1 special. In seconds. Me. No pressure, nothing.
Wede, or lion. We need some stunner.
10 seconds. Grab your cutlass. Let's muscle squash.
Job done.
Load it up.
Diet high in iron. Avast you. Avast ye.
Too slow, Caesar.
Good luck, buddy. They cannot stop my work.
Load it up.
This is not what we stood for.
Avast ye. Like a smash. Why not? You really put the